Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition of OOFDAH Premium. I'm your host and uncle, Darren Walters. It's great to meet you here. And in this particular episode of OOFDAH, we are going to go over the power of money, which isn't really shocking to anyone who's played the game. This is I don't want to use the word political because I despise politics. It's nothing I'd rather not talk about. But since it does involve people, it does matter because everyone's point of view matters in OOFDAH anyway. And so the idea is what we're going to do is we're going to discuss all the various ways that the wealth that you accumulate can kind of influence the outcomes and events in the game, okay? And so the first thing we're going to notice is the most common usage of money is, let's say in this particular case, you've got some crops planted. Right, so you can use your wealth to guard the assets, guard the crops. And so we're going to do that by just placing the guard token on, right? And so most of you are already familiar with this process, at least the people who played the game. And so that's just one way that money influences the game. The other possibility is placing a maybe doodle protection, or not protection rather, but it's a maybe doodle speculation in the market. Okay. And so what we're talking about is, depending on where you're at in the game, you can use 3 tokens and place them on an opponent's crop. Let's say it's chard. And in the first round, you can only place a maximum of 3, and that's going to be doubled when that person harvests their crop. But there is a downside to this, and that is that if they don't bring the crop in, you lose the tokens, right? You lose the money on top, and so that's just another way where the power of money can influence speculation in the market. And of course, we can improve that. Every time we start a new growing season, we can put 5 tokens out. The next denomination to that is 10, and then ultimately ending in the final denomination, which is 30, right? And so with all those opportunities, you can truly, it's not persuading the decisions of others or dissuading or whatever you want to call it. What you're doing is you are, in fact, doubling your money, so long as it's successful. All right, so that takes care of speculation. What's the other ways that money influences power and control in OOFDAH, right? Well, another thing you can do is, let's say you purchase the essential equipment item. The other thing you can do, not the essential equipment items, but the beneficial equipment items. Now you should understand that even though you purchase a beneficial equipment item, it doesn't mean that other people can't rent from you. They can, but they have to pay the full price that's on the card. Okay, and so what you can do to influence that is you can use your own cash, your own wealth, and place not necessarily a guard token, but like a cost token. And the idea is that the cost goes up whatever amount of money that you place on top of the card. And so the greenhouse being 18 tokens, in this particular example, let's say I put 20 tokens on, well, that means somebody's going to have to fork over 38 tokens in order to purchase the one-time limited use of the greenhouse. So it better be worth their while, right? So you'll have to, the beauty of OOFDAH is you constantly have to do some mental math make adjustments, and adapt on the fly to changing circumstances, changing conditions. Okay, and so yeah, that's another possibility for the influence of money to seep into the game and work its magic. Um, and finally, the last thing you can do with your money is you can price people out of the market. And so to do that, of course, let's say we can take 30 tokens and we can place it on a popular item, an item that's likely to be used. Let's go with the high tunnel. All right, and so I place my 30 tokens. If someone wishes to purchase the high tunnel, they'll have to pay that elevated price of 30 tokens plus 18. In this case, it'd be 48. When they do make the purchase, the money does go back to the owner, the person who put it out. But if there is no purchase, then at game's end, the grower also gets their money back. So I don't want to give you the impression that pricing out of the market also involves the possibility of losing the money by game's end. But you know, that's subject to change. Some people might find that more fun than others, and I don't always know what the the right path forward is, just based on opinions and hearsay. So, okay, so those are the ways which money can just influence all the decisions in OOFDAH, and it's interesting to see how people react. What they do in light of those circumstances and such situations where someone is exerting their wealth to apply maybe political pressure on others to adapt. Okay? All right, so that's going to do it for me for now. Till next time, keep on playing OOFDAH, everybody. Adios.